Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Thomas with TMWYT. Today we are going to be buying, installing, reviewing, and using the cheapest 4-post lift that we could find in the world on the internet. It's already installed here, but let's go back in the past, install it, tell you guys all about it, do a little review. Let's do it. Okay, so first things first here, knowing that we were gonna put a 4-post lift in this garage here, we needed to modify the garage door to open all the way up to the ceiling rather than just the middle. So we had A+ garage installers here in Utah come out and install a high lift garage door that goes all the way up to the ceiling so that it doesn't run into the lift or cause any issues. We highly recommend them. They did a phenomenal job. I'll make sure to leave their information down in the description if you're wanting to do this as well. So you just saw us take delivery of the new 4-post lift. It is a giant freight option, so you are not able to get this shipped to your house unless you have a forklift. So you do have to pick it up from the freight port. And so we just got a trailer and shoved it on there and brought it back. Now we're gonna disassemble it and lay it out in the garage so we can set it up. Okay, so right now we got Herb helping us out in the garage. We're getting the posts positioned where we want them. So we took the caps off so that we can slide the rails that need to go there in. So those just pop off with those bolts there. These end plates
nice polyurethane bushing on each side so they don't bind up at all. I like that.
Sick, dude. All right, yeah, you just put these, we're gonna stick these rails in there and,
Okay, let's take
and do some rails.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it right now. Basically, this is what we're doing. We're sliding it in. Once removing those two end caps, we slid this down in, and it basically just slides into this locking mechanism. And I'll show you guys over here, but this is basically kind of the look we have right now. Both posts on either side, and this kind of beam here in the center. And that's what we're gonna do over here. Popping in this other beam on the other two posts. Again, we uncapped those. And do you want to show them how you're getting it to go down there?
Well, you pull the...
You release that locking mechanism.
See, yeah, the lock runs into those things. So that's what... And you have to...
Actuate it.
Yeah. So that you have to put this in such that when it is rising, it goes past that like that.
And then to get it down, you just
while you're
installing it,
pull it out of the way.
Sick. And then it's there, and then it looks like that side, and then we can stand it up. We got Jordan helping us now along with Herb. These are freaking heavy, but once you get them off the framework, you can kind of get them where they need to go. And so we have it resting on here now. And we're about to move this one over here. This one's the lighter one. This one had the cables and the hydraulic thingy in it. It's so loud. So loud. So then we'll get this one over here. Continuing with the install process, we flipped this ramp over here so we can reveal the hydraulic ram and the cables, and we fully extended it out. As you can see, it's fully extended all the way to the end, so we are able to route the cables where they need to go.
This really has been a pretty easy install. Once you get the header frame, which is the combination of the two upright pillars and the rail that goes between them, you then just put the ramps on top of that, and you're really most of the way assembled. From then on, it's just stringing cables, attaching safety mechanisms and the hydraulic pump and other stuff.
So update for you guys, we got these end plates installed. All you want to do is line up the platforms with the two holes here and here, and they'll be corresponding on the platform itself along with these rails. And then you'll bolt it. There's a crush washer and then a normal washer. You know, just get those nice and tight. These are the end plates. Basically, this is like a bump stop. I don't think you're gonna actually run your wheels into it, but you know, it's there so you can drive off the lift, obviously. So those are done, and then we routed the cable. You just pull it out from under these, and they have them strung underneath the wheels, and we just have them kind of out of the way for right now, making sure they're going the right direction.
With that ram fully extended, the cables are, you can see there's plenty of room.
Yeah, and you can route them where they need to go. So
these ones are on the ramp side. They provide, when you put this in, they provide a slot for the ramp to go down into.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
And that's how you attach that one.
All right, let's get this put on. We installed these little brackets right here that kind of cover up the wheel and the cable, and those are on all 4 posts. We picked up basically a pigtail connection for the plug. So you basically have to wire your own plug for the pump, and we mounted the pump over here just with the 4 mounting screws here. 2 over there, 2 right here, and it just mounts right here. And then we got some hydraulic fluid from O'Reilly's, and we're gonna fill that up. And he is just wiring up the connection right here so that we can have a plug into the wall, and so that it'll power the motor for the pump. And we got this connected here. This is the locking rod, and that just bolts up underneath here and goes all the way back. So it starts here, and these connect to each side there, and then same thing over there. And if you'll see, it just runs along this. You can kind of see the 2 bolts. That's basically what it is, and it runs all the way down, all the way to the end, and it's connected to this lever. This is basically the safety mechanism to lock it. These end plates are on. This is what the ramps will hook up to. And yeah, now we're just wiring up the plug. Then we're gonna fill it up with hydraulic fluid, and then we'll be good to put a car on top of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. A little bit later, we now have the lift all the way lowered. Everything has been installed. Don't mind Chris. We have the ramps put on, everything. We did the whole safety check and the first start. Motor and the pump has been attached, and we filled this up with 3 gallons of hydraulic oil. And then we connected the line here. And then we have our custom cord plugged in now. You hit this green button and the lift will lift up. But we are going to demonstrate on a car really quick here.
Yeah, that's great, Thomas.
Alright, the Golf is on. Little tight fit with the wide wheels and the wide body, but she's good. Let's lift her up.
Looks solid to me.
Sweet. Okay, and you can see that he's releasing the locks on all 4 posts with just this lever here, once you've gotten that all connected. And then there's a green button over there on that panel that he's pressing to lift it up. And then that lever on the side of the tank, you push that down to release the hydraulic fluid out. That's so sick! Okay, that's probably as much as we can go with the Golf, but oh my gosh, this is so cool! Yo, this is so tight. I can do everything I want now.
You can make your car loud.
I know. Guys, this is...
We've got plenty more room.
This is so cool. You even scrape, bro? That's a freaking Golf up in the air right there, boys.
Yeah. So you lift it up. You lift it up until you can get these locks past, and then
we bring it down.
Yeah, and you're able to hold all 4 locks open with this. I think that this is a pretty slick system.
It's so nice. And there you go. That's the Golf. Back down.
My opinion of the assembly was it assembled well. It assembled right. Everything was All the bolts that we needed were there. Everything was right.
And the car didn't fall on the first lift. Now that we've had the lift installed for a few days now, we're just putting the Alpha up in the air right now after a little afternoon drive. It's working absolutely amazingly, everything we want it to be. We've already done an install on it. He was working on the Alpha all day today on it, and it's doing exactly what we want it to. And another thing I'll show you in a sec is my car fits perfectly underneath the lift, which is why we got it. Work on the car on a lift instead of laying on our backs, but also be able to fit more cars in our garage. We can store a car like this or the AMG above my car. Since I be driving my car every day, it's not gonna go on the lift unless I'm working on it. But cars like these kind of go fun little project cars. They'll be perfect up top. It's all up in the air. You can see underneath the car, and you can see me underneath the lift, standing perfectly up. I'm about 5'10". That's a little bit shorter. He's like 5'9", but we fit under here perfectly. Obviously, if you go underneath the ramps, I mean, you'll probably want to duck, but I mean, once you're under this part right here, you have all the room in the world. And the jack tray works awesome. The drip trays are great.
Here's what you need to know about this lift. They're all about the same. It's a relatively simple design, and you need to know that these are all based upon the same exact design. What the great thing about a Mayflower is it's all that everybody else's is at between 30 and 50% less than everybody else. So if you think about it in these terms, again, it's going to be 30 to 50% less than pretty much anybody else. What we wanted to know was whether it was going to be the quality of everybody else. And sure enough, it really is. Where it matters most, in places like the cable ferrule ends, the top plates. That top plate is 3/4 inch steel.
It's thick, it's quality.
The locking mechanism, the locks are 1/2 inch steel. The locking plates, these little keys, are solid 3/4 inch bar stock, and the welds are a little rough, but there's a lot of it. It's really a tough lift. The places where it matters most, like I said, the cables, the brakes, the top plates, the ramps themselves, everything is really good and sturdy. Our review of the Mayflower Blacksmith lift at the least expensive by far on the whole internet it's a really decent lift. It's going to do everything that we need it to, and it's going to last us quite a long time. We like the quality of the hydraulics. We like the quality of the motor. Where this lift, where any lift matters most, they spent some effort, time, money, and material.
Yeah. It's sick. And here's what the lift looks double stacked. We got the Golf R, my car, on the bottom, and the Alpha up top for now. And then we have the drip trays in place. We'll probably move this one back over the diff, just so it's not dripping on my car, obviously. But look how close it is with the box. Woo! But that's just with the ski box. And you can just move these drip trays. Oh, do we show them the jack tray too?
The jack tray is right, it kind of
right here.
remains in place. It's really super heavy duty.
So you can put jacks on this and take the wheels off and lift up the car.
It has these poly slides on it. So with the Mayflower Blacksmith lift, the 3 drip trays, a jack tray, the 2 ramps, and 4 casters so that it's movable around your garage.
That's why it's not drilled in.
Are all included.
Sweet, yeah, it works great. It works great for our needs. Like I said, we've already done an install on it. You'll see it in one of the next videos here. But yeah, it's perfect. So I can't wait to show you guys more projects and installs on this awesome new addition. Again, you guys do not need something like this to be able to do the installs that I'm doing on the channel. You know, for the past 3 years, we've probably done everything on our backs and jack stands and I'm super grateful to have a pops that likes supporting me and my goals and everything. And I think he just kind of wanted to buy more cars. So
Yeah,
that's the real goal
we
behind
now
it.
have a 4-car garage.
So he's helping me out and he's helping himself out because guys, he keeps buying cars by accident. It's just ridiculous. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, checking out the cheapest 4-post lift in the world, and you're excited to see this now on the channel, big improvements, guys, so awesome. Leave a like down below, comment what you think. I will leave a link down in the description below where we picked up the cheapest 4-post lift in the world. Link down in the description below if you are interested in the Mayflower Blacksmith. But that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you in the next one.